COVID-19 is placing tremendous pressure on charities as they strive to respond to the outbreak, protect vulnerable populations, and sustain programs that are valuable to our communities. BBB's Give.org is proud of its network of trusted, accredited charities that are rising to the challenge with innovative ways of safely serving us all. We ask charities what they wish the public better understood about the impact of COVID-19 on the charitable sector. And here's how some of them responded.
The data that we have from the most recent recession tells us that the need is not going to peak this year, that in the last recession, it took 2 years for us to reach the height of food insecurity coming out of that recession. And we all know that this impact is going to be far greater than we've ever seen before. It's going to be essential that when the health crisis has subsided and when the cameras have gone away, that the American public continue to support the efforts that are going to be vitally needed beyond COVID.
I hope that this situation has really shone a light on, number one, the importance of the nonprofit sector and our ability to address disaster and urgent needs for people who don't have the opportunities that others might have.
Art, this is an unprecedented global emergency. Every part of the world is being affected at the same time. The importance of looking outside has never been greater. Until all of us are safe, no one is.
The other piece for me really is an understanding, especially for the larger foundations and funders that really frown on nonprofits having an operational reserve. A lot of times you'll submit a funding request, and if you are a fiscally responsible business, you are frowned upon because you might have 6 months in operating reserves. And that's a good thing. And this pandemic proved why it is a good thing. Having money in reserve for emergencies is just that. That donor or that funder or that organization understand that strong fiscal responsibility, strong operational reserves is critical to the success of the organization and the long-term support for the community.
First of all, everyone that works in the not-for-profit sector is working there because they're looking to give back, because they may have either lived experience themselves or family members with lived experience. So this is a commitment to make a difference. So if you think about the supply chain in the not-for-profit, it's one that sometimes is not as visible to the public. It's just looked at as infrastructure that the public thinks works, but it works because of people who care and decide to give back.
I just hope that everybody understands this isn't a short-term thing. It's not a short-term thing for the nonprofit community. We're going to feel this for a while, and so are the people.
So I encourage everyone, whatever it is that the charitable gifting, the nonprofit that you care most deeply about, whatever that is, please continue to support that nonprofit, not just today, but beyond today, so that you can be with us in accelerating, and hopefully we'll be able to bend the curve on the health crisis, on the food crisis, very quickly as we also aspire to bend the curve on the health crisis.
We encourage you to stay close to the charities that you care about. This is a critical time to show support. And to find charities that you can trust, go to give.org.